downtown along Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from South Philly. Whoa. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl.
At the first down, I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's going to get first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it. Just can't quite get it done.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford in Philly. In a moment. Throw on third down, Stafford. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes...
Coming up. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Now Hurts, going to call his own number. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The ability for the quarterback to run. Again, Hurts. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is first touchdown of the new year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great
line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. To the pylon, he's in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, L.A. For Adams, it's career touchdown number 104. Third amongst active players, but his first as an L.A. Ram. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Stafford to throw again. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will tie the game. Here, the yardage on that second down play. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down. And this has been such a tight game.
Man in motion is Brown. On third down, here's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they...
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
to backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.